A chilly April evening at the Continental Airlines Arena in East Rutherford, New Jersey, as Comcast Sportsnet brings you Wizards basketball. Tonight, the Wiz look to clinch their third straight playoff appearance. They play the first of a home-and-home set with Vince Carter and the New Jersey Nets. Take a look at the Washington starters provided by Southwest Airlines. Wizards are 39-36 on the year, 26-12 at home, and 13-24 on the road. It's Antonio Daniels and Deshaun Stevenson. Stevenson making his 162nd consecutive start. That is the third longest active streak in the NBA. Jarvis Hayes will start again up front for Eddie Jordan's club with Antoine Jamison and Todd Thomas. Jarvis in 10 career games against New Jersey, averaging 14.5 points and about 5 rebounds a game. New Jersey is 35-40 on the year. They're 21-17 here, 14-23 on the road. Jason Kidd and Vince Carter in the backcourt. Kidd with 6,733 career points as a net, 5th most in franchise history. Richard Jefferson is back with his team. He missed about 21 games after having ankle surgery. Jason Collins will be in the middle, and Mikey Moore making his 49th start. In the last 4 games, Moore averaging about 13 points and shooting 58% from the field.
They want to try to generate some momentum.
Carter left alone for 3. In a huge fashion, 31 points. Jarvis's jumper not there.
Yeah, that was their second worst loss of the year. The only one worse than that, they lost at Orlando by 33.
Jefferson the other way, guarded by Daniels. For Carter, and the long jumper. Got another one. That's his 3rd three-pointer of the quarter. We see every coach in the league, for my money, he's the best dressed, and I know he gives all the credit to his wife. Tough fading jumpers of beauty. That's 4 three-pointers in the quarter for Vince Carter. One of our keys to the game was 3-point shooting, and so far Vince Carter has connected on 4 long-range jumpers. He has all 14 of New Jersey's points. And with him scoring like that, I guess the rest of the guys don't need to score. They've only taken 2 shots. Vince has taken 8 and made 5 of them, including 4 three-pointers.
I remember having a couple of games like that when I was in high school, but
where nobody else scored?
Nobody scored, yeah.
I bet you were like that on the playground. You know, but guys would just pass it to Phil. Marcus Williams in the game for New Jersey. Carter again rims that one, but gets the rebound and slams it in. As well as Vince Carter. Here's Carter for Jefferson. Shoots over Haywood and scores.
Aggressive offensively, but defensively trying to be disruptive.
That's just a mental mistake right there.
They got to find him right away.
Carter, pretty play. Carter for 3. Oh my. 6 three-pointers in the game for Vince Carter. 7 on the shot clock. They lob it into Carter, who takes the baseline jumper and hits. Vince Carter is unstoppable. He
pass off nicely.
Wizards by 6, an 11-0 run that is stopped finally by Vince Carter. And in the quarter for Jarvis, who's perfect in this period, making all 4 shots. Carter, what a shot.
May have got a little bit of a glass too, it looked like.
The Sportsnet crew. Our statistician Paul Evans has made the trip up from Washington tonight to join us. Carter kicks it out for Kidd's open jumper. Good. Carter around the Mikey Moore screen, bothered by Thomas. Now Kidd will fire and hit.
In on the defender and just have him frozen.
Wizards by 3. Carter dumps it underneath the Moore on a nice pass. Michael Ruffin in the game for Washington. Carter, and he scores over his college teammate Antoine Jamison. Underneath, fling it to Vince in the corner. Can you believe him? Right now, the Wizards are in 6th place in the East, and if the playoffs started tonight, they'd take on Toronto in the first round. Oh, my. Carter, in his 9th year from UNC, will get a couple. His 3rd season in New Jersey, 2nd full season. After his first 6+ in Toronto. Makes the free throw. Game here, and now Carter gets around the defender, comes up short, kicks it out to Jefferson for the open 3, no good. And Carter tips it to Moore, who scores. Carter guarded by Stevenson, backs up, fires for the jumper and good. Tied at 95, Jefferson got another 3.
They're trying to see how they're going to try and nullify the offensive skills of Vince Carter.
Pass underneath for Moore, and he scores.
And again, anticipate a miss here, but make sure you box out, secure the rebound. Don't let them get their hands on this ball.
Missed it. Carter gets the rebound, and he's fouled by Daniels. Oh, my.
Couldn't come up. Let's see, it hits the front of the rim, and Zangala fighting off Kidd. It's actually Vince Carter that comes all the way from the outside to come up with that loose ball. And Deshaun trying to help out.
Carter 3 of 4 from the line tonight. Wizards have a 20-second timeout remaining. And Carter can give his team a 3-point lead. 4 4/10 seconds remaining in regulation. And Eddie Jordan will take his timeout.
4.5 seconds, and they've got to get a 3 to try and tie this thing up. Maybe they can repay New Jersey for what happened the first meeting in Washington.
When Carter hit that long 3 to send it into overtime when the ball stuck on the back of the rim. Jamison. Antoine's jumper. Got it! A 3! And the officials are looking at each other. Derek Collins hesitated for a moment, and he's looking to see if it's a 3 or not. It is a 3-point field goal by Jamison. Stevenson is playing Carter. They lob it into Carter. Off the glass, no good. And we have overtime in New Jersey. 3:20 to go in the overtime. Carter underneath. Score the field goal. He's fouled by Thomas.
Not a lot of argument coming from Tom, but boy, it looked like he was able to get position and catch that contact from Carter square between the shoulders. Let's see. He slides over.
Tom was hoping to pick up the offensive foul. 2.5 to play in overtime. Kidd nearly stumbled, got it back, laid it in. 7 to shoot. Carter drives, kicks it out. Jumper, good for Cliff Robinson. That's your backbreaker. Meantime, Vince Carter can tie his season high of 46 points. And he's got 45 now. Carter gets them both. 120 to 114, and that is going to do it. For the 12th time in the last 13 games at the Meadowlands, New Jersey has defeated Washington. What a line for Vince Carter with a triple-double, 46 points, 16 rebounds, 10 assists, and a triple-double for Jason Kidd with 10 points, 16 rebounds, and 18 assists in the game.
See, they're going to have to ice down some elbows tonight. 68 three-point attempts between the two teams. Great shooting on both sides. Washington just came up a little short. Great effort, though, to force this thing into overtime.